Hey guys, welcome to Mortal Monster Wrestling, and I'm your host Himanshu Sharma. So, this is my 205 Live and NXT review. First of all, let's start with 205 Live. So, 205 Live started with Lince Dorado of the Luchador House Party coming out with his fellow brothers of Lucha House Party, Kalisto and Grand Metalik, and Brian Kendrick came out with Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak was on commentary, and the match started. The match itself wasn't that good. It had it was not that good. It was below the standards of 205 live matches. So yeah, the finish was that Kendrick hit Dorado on the table, announce table, and then threw him into the ring, and Dorado hit him with his finisher, and then pinned Kendrick, and then Gulak came in, and huh? And then Dorado was saved by the Luchador House Party. Next up, we have TJ Perkins coming out, and there was a jobber named Brian Keith in the ring, and TJP just hit continuously. TJP just took a mic and continuously hit submissions on the guy, cutting promos with it, and then the guy submit, and TJP said, "Bring me some real competition, because I'm the best technical wrestler in the game," which he's not, because the title belongs to Zack Sabre Jr. So next up, we had the main event. Buddy Mustafa Ali cutting promo, and that Buddy Murphy was interviewed backstage by a I don't know who interviewed him. I think Mike Rome was there, but Tony Nese answered the interview, and I hope he doesn't make an alliance with Tony Nese, because I like Tony Nese and Tony Nese is very good, but he is on a very low level right now. He's the kind of jobber in NXT, and Murphy is the main event player in 205 Live. So I think they should not form an alliance which will degrade Murphy. It will not upgrade Tony Nese, but will degrade Buddy Murphy. And Buddy Murphy has already lost a 205 Live championship match, so he needs to continue that momentum. So next up we have our main event, a match between Buddy Murphy and and Mustafa Ali for the number one contendership for the 205 Live cruiserweight championship. This match was fantastic. Maybe the match of the week in WWE. Definitely the match of the week in WWE. It was better than any NXT match, and it was definitely better than any SmackDown Live and Raw match. So, but I think in the whole world there were some better matches than this. So this match started off slow with Mustafa. They try to tell the story that Buddy Murphy is a juggernaut, and Mustafa Ali is an underdog. Mustafa Ali tried to hit chops on Murphy, but Murphy just no sold them, and was overpowering Mustafa Ali. And Ali had an amazing comeback, and there were some great spots in this match too. There was a super kick at the back of the head of Murphy. There was a reverse Rana. There was frog splash when Murphy was tangled into the ropes. Ali hit a frog splash on Murphy, which gained a very good near fall. The crowd was dead in the starting of the match, but both of these amazing competitors brought the crowd into the match, and there was a "This is awesome" chant, and there was one of the best looking spots I've ever seen in my life in this match. Murphy was outside, and Ali hit a jumping tornado DDT on Murphy from the second rope to the outside. It was just a great looking spot. There was also uh, a rolling face buster on the apron. Murphy sold it amazingly, and Murphy also sold the reverse Rana amazingly. Murphy versus Ali always steal the show. They both are such great competitors. And then after the tornado DDT spot to the outside, Ali threw Murphy into the ring and was going for the 0-4 splash, but Hideo came in and interfered in the match, causing a DQ and hitting a finisher on Ali. and now his finisher is not go to sleep. It's just a different finisher that Ty Dillinger used to use in NXT, which is just he keeps his knee to the face of his opponent and just lies down. It is like kind of a code breaker. It was not that good. GTS was far better finisher, but it was banned because he broke Brian Kendrick's nose with it. And now I think it will move to a fatal four-way feud for the cruiserweight championship between Alexander, Ali, Murphy, and Itami. So this was this week's 205 live. It had one great match of Ali and Murphy, and it had a great direction that now Itami is added into this match. So guys, we can hope 205 live will be better in coming days. So this was my 205 live review, and next up we will be my NXT review. So guys, here's my NXT review. NXT started with Shayna Baszler coming out with the championship around her waist, which was taken by Nikki Cross last week. So she cut a promo that she's the best in the women's division. She is the best. She is an MMA fighter. She is the very best. And she said that Nikki Cross did wrong to her, and then she demanded Nikki Cross to come out and face her. I actually love Shayna Baszler. People don't like her. I don't know why, because she is MMA, an MMA fighter, and everything has been given to her. I don't think it is the case. Everything has been given to her because she proved herself. She is far better than any other competitor in NXT except for Kairi Sane, because she holds herself like a champion. She wrestles like a legit fighter, and she can cut a very good promo. So yeah, next Nikki Cross comes out and just came in, and Baszler was like, what the hell were you thinking?" and all that stuff. Cross just starts to beat. Then Baszler just dropped the mics on Cross, and Cross just starts to beat up Baszler, and she busts Baszler open. Actually, she cuts her lip, and then Baszler was forced to retreat. Next up, we had TM61 against a jobber team in a squash match. TM61 looked heel in the match, and they cut a heel promo after the match. One thing I gotta say is Shane Thorne is amazing. Shane Thorne is one of the best wrestlers, not one of the best, but still a very good, great wrestler. He is very athletic, he has great charisma and has the looks. Shane Thorne is really good. Nick Miller is good, but not that good as Shane Thorne is. So next up we had a match between Roderick Strong and Danny Burch. It was an okay match considering the two guys. It was a hard-hitting match, but then Undisputed Era's Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly came on the apron and distracted Danny Burch, which makes Pete Dunne and Oni Lorcan come out. Adam Cole and Lorcan starts fighting, and Pete Dunne and Kyle O'Reilly starts fighting. Then Adam Cole pushes Lorcan into the steel steps, and Pete Dunne hits a forearm on Kyle O'Reilly, and Pete Dunne hits forearm on Adam Cole, and then they start brawling, which distracts Danny Burch, and Roderick Strong hits a backbreaker on Danny Burch. Yeah, so which he gets a pinfall, and then we have then as soon as Roderick was celebrating, Pete Dunne comes behind him and start hitting him with forearms and different and punches, which makes but Kyle O'Reilly makes the save by as soon as Pete Dunne goes for bitter end, Kyle O'Reilly makes the save, hitting a chop block on the back of the leg of Pete Dunne, and then they hit Roderick Strong hit his finisher on Pete Dunne, and Undisputed Era stands tall and goes away. This sets up a match for next week, Kyle O'Reilly versus Pete Dunne. This is going to be an amazing match, as we saw how good they both are and how good of a chemistry they both have in the last match at NXT Takeover New Orleans, when they were both in the ring and they were trading punches, and doing submissions to each other. It was very good. So next up we have a match between Kylie Sane and Lacey Evans. Their rivalry is continuing as Lacey Evans beat Kylie Sane the before. This time Kylie Sane took the pin. It was better match than Danny Burch versus Roderick Strong, in my opinion. It was a very good match. Kairi Sane, is the best women's wrestler in WWE right now. The second is Asuka, and it was a very good match. Kairi Sane was amazing. Lacey Evans was pretty good too. She hit a moonsault which she missed, and Kairi Sane hit a great pump handle slam on um, Evans, and she hit a great looking elbow drop which she always does on Evans. She hit three spears on Evans, four spears on Evans actually, which were very good. It was a great match. That's what I can say about this. And next up we have Tommaso Ciampa coming out saying that you people turn your back on me before I turn my back on you and all that stuff, which made Johnny Gargano come out. He was pissed off, and then they brawl through the crowd which busts open Champa, and then they come in the ring. The NXT security guards try to stop Johnny Gargano, which made Champa hit him at the back of Johnny's head, and then hit Johnny's own submission on Johnny Gargano, which is the Gargano escape. This rivalry is amazing. We also had some video packages of Aleister Black and Lars Sullivan's rivalry, and Ricochet and Velveteen Dreams rivalry between these segments. This NXT takeover is going to be the second best takeover, I think. It cannot. I don't think it can top the NXT takeover New Orleans takeover, but maybe it can. The matches are going to be good. Velveteen versus Ricochet is going to be amazing. Gargano Champa is going to be amazing. We know that. Black versus Lars has the potential to be very good match. Let's see if it can deliver. Cross versus Baszler. Both are unorthodox. Both are not, don't look like professional wrestlers, as I said in my last review, and both don't wrestle like professional wrestlers. So it can be a very good match, and the tag team match is going to be very good. So yeah, this takeover can maybe exceed last takeover, but let's see. So this was my NXT review. Thank you guys. If you will like, please comment on this video, and I will put my Twitter feed on my YouTube channel. So it will be a Q&A video next week if there are any questions, and if you comment on this video. And there will be a New Japan Pro Wrestling Dominion review coming up after the show. Thank you guys and have a nice day.